Welcome back, Canes family, to another film review, the first one of the year. Super excited to be recording this. Super excited about the product on the field. It was at Hard Rock. It was lit. The fourth quarter light show was lit. Everybody who came, I'm sure it was nice. It was just nice to score points, 38 points. We dominated start to finish. That's what we're supposed to do. Is there some things we can still work on? Of course, first game, but super happy. 2x2 set here. You got your starting tight end McCormick, and then Jacoby out wide with the near side X and Kobe Young. So this is going to be that jailbreak screen touchdown. Love how it develops here. We're going to let it run through one time. I'm going to break down how it works, which is super fire. See, Kobe Young looks a lot slimmer this year. He's moving better. The commentator called him a speedster, so that's a big difference. How he's reshaped his body and he's just able to get vertical now. But how this really works down here, I love the design. It's to the near side, so it's to the smaller side of the field. You have X who's going to slow play it and play like he's going to block this nickel, but his job is actually this outside corner. He's actually just stalling for Matt Lee, the center, who had a great debut, in my opinion. Who just showed he could move. He showed he could run support. He showed some great things in pass protection. But that's his man, the nickel. So X is just literally pausing him enough, slowing him down so Matt Lee can get out there. Here comes Jalen Rivers, who fake blocked the D and then released. He's going to be 13, 14 yards downfield, messing with a safety. So that's how it sprung. And then X with a great block. So that's how it was designed. Let that slot corner get picked up by the center. X going to slow play, get to the cornerback. And then you have your two athletic linemen, Rivers and Matt Lee up the field, and McCormick and everybody. Great blocks, great scheme design. There's a couple of times where people were like, hey, I didn't like this screen call at this time. But most of those times they're putting players in one-on-one situations. So if it's blocked up right, this is what it's going to look like. Explosive out the gate. I had just sat down to see this drive. Boom, boom, boom. Touchdown. It was refreshing. Go Canes, baby. This was a big sack. The stadium was going crazy. Again, shout out to the fans. But there's plenty of things that just made me happy about this play. We'll get to the meat and potatoes of it, which is the D line and the stunt. We'll have Nigel Lee Kelly coming all the way across, which is why you're going to see the defensive line knife down. That's why you see Garvin knife down. He's not worried about outside containment because he has Nigel Lee coming around, looping. So this guard, initially, this left guard is going to be helping on D tackle. And he's going to pull around too late. You got Harvey beating this left tackle and that running back help to go ahead and swallow up this quarterback for a sack as he goes to step up. Reason why he can't get rid of the ball is because you have the new transfer linebacker Cloyd dropping underneath. You have Kiko dropping underneath. The coverage is just there. There was nowhere for him to just get that football out. So Harvey beats the chip from the running back and the left tackle. By the time left guard double backs, it's over. And just so refreshing to also see Ruben Bain coming off this right side, bending around that right tackle, meeting Harvey at the quarterback. I mean, it was just the first drive. All the legends are being said, but it's nice to see Harvey, a guy who's kind of forgotten about in that group, make plays. He splits to the left tackle, and that's the running back chip. Just grown man strength right there. And Bain meeting him at the end. We was lit, Canes family. We was lit. Love this Canes family. We're going back to back RPO plays here. So it's 2x2 set. You're just having this little stick route here around 6 yards deep. And TVD's either throwing you back down that line or to your outside shoulder, but they're playing so far back. They're really scared of us going deep on them. They're playing very, safe on the back end. Here's the RPO. Sling it to Jacoby. And then just make one person miss and get upfield for a first down. These are nice, easy plays, especially when someone's playing this far off you. You just have to have something to take it. Why run in the box when you see all this space outside? It's just that pick was in the wrong timing on this video. I don't know why it's there, but all that space, easy read, pull it, get your athlete in space. We're going to come right back to it after this to Kobe Young. Same thing. It's just a little read. Let's pull it out. That corner is going to back up. Let's pull it out, give it to Kobe Young. He comes back to it, cuts upfield for the first down. Love the pull, love the reads there. Simple. That's an easy read. Don't hand that ball off. Just pull it out right outside. There we go. I like that RPO play. It gets the RPO game involved with the outside receivers other than just like a slant. We come back with a 2-by-2 set. Fake the screen look here to the field side of Harrell. This cornerback again, he's up in Broward County, lined up. He's just going to go further back as soon as Kobe Young comes off the line. He has all this space. We're just stopping in there and get a quick hitch. But then Kobe Young showing right after catchability, he was a hard tackle. He obviously had that speed down on the screen play. But this is physicality. I mean, he just ran, he just broke a tackle, then truck, bro, and then kept going and fall forward. So Kobe Young played like an alpha male, played like an alpha receiver. I say legit on the outside. This is what we needed. We had big plays from pretty much all the receivers that started. They had their moments, but this was something that Kobe Young was able to show some toughness after the catch. This it's pouring rain. You can see it in this thing on this angle, but I was a little worried about the passing game when it started raining, but it started to come along. We had a little issue, early capitalizing after we had to settle for 2 field goals. But just Kinks working on a new offensive motion here. We had basically a little scissor concept coming in. You see Isaiah Horton, he's just sitting, waiting, and then he turns on the speed across. He turn around to look for the ball because he knows his ball's supposed to be coming in. So he's looking. He runs right into the other guy. You want to just cross his face. You want to be able to avoid maybe dip your shoulder, get a little underneath, just so TBD's throwing this ball towards the goal line, expecting his 6'3" person to, have this defender on his back and then high point the football. So that's the type of ball he was throwing. That's just, repetition. We'll get that game rep. I'm pretty sure Coach KB and Coach Dawson are going to see what went on there, and then they'll figure it out. Maybe the depth and the timing wasn't there. Maybe because he had time in the pocket early. By the time he had to throw it, he was on his back foot. So maybe that's just a whole thing we'll get back to. But I actually like it at the goal line. I like the fact that you can get a one-on-one matchup, and then with the opportunity to box out. I think that's a good play for a 6'3" plus receiver. Just a quick shout out to Andy. He looked good all night. He had one that banged off, doinked off the upright, but it was pouring. It was downright pouring when he had to kick some of these field goals. So just love the handling of the special teams there. He was solid. His legs gotten even stronger. It's a for sure touchback on kickoff, so that's going to entice NFL teams. It's going to bring up his stock NFL wise. So happy what I saw from Andy. This is one play I'm excited for to clean up. It's 3rd and 7 here. We need to stay on the field. 2-by-2 set. I love all the orbit motions, which is behind the formation. So you see X going behind the running back and the quarterback. I love this. Maybe we just need to tinker up this time. And I think TVD was waiting a little bit too long on this corner route. So I love it from here from Richard. He's going to avoid, a little stutter and go, get behind that second level defender. You can see TVD's waiting for him to bust this corner out because he has the leverage on this safety. He's waiting. As the defense starts to get in on him a little bit, he just lets that ball go to X so he doesn't take a sack. But we just have to get this timing down a little bit better. If you make that move right around now so TVD could throw that ball, I think that's the first down as a corner, maybe even more with the ball in Prashard's hands. So whether or not, it's just the O-line needed to hold it on a little second, maybe we just need to make the route a little quicker, whatever the case may be. I like the motion into it because that's how you really high-low a defense. You got someone behind the line of scrimmage. You got a guy right here at the sticks. Then you have that corner behind it. So I really love the concept. Could have worked there. But it's game one stuff. Let's go ahead and wrap it up, clean it up, and then make sure we can convert on plays like that moving forward. But seeing it on tape, actually, probably Go has the, offensive coordinator probably drew it up to Go as is nice to see. Love this here on special teams. Dylan Joyce, welcome. His first punts for the Miami Hurricanes. It sucks to see him punt, but it's great to see that he's good at his job. I love the fact that James Williams is flying down on special teams. Good punt here. Getting a lot of hang time. Allows the coverage unit to get down there. So not only did it have the distance, leaving his foot from around like the 12-yard line, it landed pretty much at the 25, 24. So that had some boom to it. So, that's a 45, 50 something plus punt in the air with the hang time though. So allows James Williams to fly downfield and make that tackle. There's no hope for, to make that first guy miss, which is what causes explosive punt returns, just making that first guy miss. So great hang time, good punt, good coverage down the field by JW. Love this from TVD. Obviously, there's some stuff. Obviously, it's an NFL throw. It's coming from the opposite hash, way to the sideline with velocity. But let's get into why he made this throw and what else is NFL caliber about it. So they're not hiding. They've been playing deep. They didn't want to get beat deep. They wanted to keep everything ahead. Deep safety in the middle. Their little cover three, right? 2 by 2 set. TVD already knows he has an out route, right? Look where he's throwing his balls from the opposite hash. So it's a 38-yard wide throw, really long, great velocity. Jacoby hasn't even turned around yet, but he already sees this guy bailing, bailing, bailing. That's what they've been doing this whole game. That ball's out. Look, Jacoby's still 5 yards before he turns around. That's great anticipation and a great way to let it rip and act super accurate ball. I mean that was just literally on the money. He turns around. The next thing he knows, oh shit, that ball's right there. Let me go get it, get my feet in bounds. But NFL throw right there, in every way, shape, or form. All right, Kings family. So this is the TVD interception. Some more of a learning moment. And Priority's like, I know all the fans are going crazy. I was in the stadium. I saw it happen. It's really just a good play because they're in that cover three, trying to not get beat deep, deep third, deep middle, deep third. This defender is responsible for curl to flat. However, he sees that crossing route coming, so he sinks underneath it. This is a crossing concept between Restrepo. He's going under under the wheel over the mic, and you have Jacoby who's supposed to come right underneath him. So this was actually great running and timing. I'm actually excited about the timing. I think this could work. But TVD never saw this guy coming because he's throwing the ball now. This guy's supposed to be here and then coming down to the flat to handle Cheney. So when he throws that ball, everybody's like, "Oh, that was such a soft pass." And that's because he's throwing it over this second level, and then underneath the safety coming. This guy just made a great play. And instead of being where he was supposed to, he just read the route concept, went down there and made outstanding play on the ball. Was just able to bait TVD for interception right there, as he saw it and just ran downfield and tracked it. It was just a great play. But it wasn't just, oh my God, TVD. I've seen all the fans going. Then you saw the rest of the game. TVD's just fine. Kudos to Miami, Ohio. That was a great play. 3rd and 3, love the aggression. We're the enforcers. You see James Williams pointing up, letting Wesley know, hey, go get that sack right there, which is about to happen. This left tackle supposed to down block. Wesley's just able to run right around him, to be honest, and then meet this quarterback, this poor running back or tight end, whatever you want to. I'm pretty sure he's a running back just lined up in that wing, one-on-one with Harvey. Just gets tossed back into the quarterback. So this is just dominant snap here from the right side, the defensive, right here from Harvey and Wes just getting in. That's crazy. I mean, Bain was coming as well from this left side. Love that bend. He's ducking underneath. This guy's actually holding the hell out of him. This is just a great snap here. Good. I believe it's the first sack of Wesley Saint's career. So congrats, Wes. Let's keep balling. Honestly, I take the unbalanced looks with the extra low lineman as a good thing. As in, we have 2 tackles and 2 offensive linemen and Sansom Okaluna, Okaluna, Pancake Honcho, and then Matthew McCoy. For them to be, getting the snaps that they got as an extra offensive lineman in that tight end role, was very, very nice for the running game. It helped a lot, but also just very nice to see where we are a football team where, hey, maybe we need to get 7 linemen out there because we need to get our 7 of the best players we can out there. So that's just a great way to look at it. Here we go, AJ Allen in the pistol. We're gonna have Pancake here on the left side, McCoy over there, with our biggest receiver, and then honestly one of our biggest additions in the running game with McCormick at tight end. This is no pulling. This is just hat on a hat. Everybody getting up. Matt Lee got up to the second level, and this is just Allen making those great plays. He has great burst, great speed. Gets outside, makes one cut up the hash to get north and south. Not a lot of wasted motion. That running back room is fierce. I do think that's probably the best position or deepest position on the team right now, just because the way Cheney also played. So we're legitimately 4 deep. starting quality running backs. And Henry Parrish, obviously, we'll get to him in a little bit. But he was balling all day. But here's AJ Allen cutting it upfield, and it's just great to see the jumbo sets coming out and then actually working. Another unbalanced set. Love Restrepo coming in the jet, a sweet motion. Another McCoy here is an extra tackle with our McCormick. So it's like three tackles next to each other here for this inside zone here for for Fletcher. McCormick's going to tie up this edge defender. You have McCoy who's going to slip through and get to the second level. And then here comes Mark Fletcher up the sideline. I mean, the block assignments are good. They're working well. They're popping. Here's McCoy. McCoy loading up. River just washing this down. Gets contact on one defender, makes him miss. Fletcher here, then gets to the next. Now it's just that speed going upfield for Fletcher, getting some yards up the sideline. Obviously, it was balling. Here again, the running game it's just working. But now it's back to 11 set. So just one tight end. We got McCormick down here, split wide backside, trip here to the field side. Just quick little out OZ. You see here now. You see the pool coming from Matt Lee at center. Love his athleticism. They're gonna leave this DN unblocked. Matt Lee's just gonna get around him, slow him down. Here comes Fletcher to the edge. McCormick again. Shout out to McCormick all day. He was blocking, going crazy in the running game. We were going hype. I mean, to be honest with you, he had some blindside like plays where he just continued to block and block and block. 84, welcome to the Miami Hurricanes, baby, because we could take that all day. We're going to need that this week. Was really impressed with this Miami, Ohio. I forgot where they say transferred in from. Receiver, but he had gas, number 10. He was definitely fast. Here, I like the way you see how TC is just like a step inside the hash, how he stems inside, gets his inside leverage, and then gets across. Nice speed, good hustle. TC staying with it, and then Jaden Davis helping to secure that tackle. This was probably the most explosive passing attack of the play of the night for them. So that's just a great thing to say when you're like, it looks like someone's getting beat, but it just was a leverage play, good play by number 10. But really, when it comes down to it, this was their most explosive play, in my opinion. So just great to say, great defensive performance from us. All right, Kings family. So we're gonna have cover one man over the top, one safety over the top, man across the board. You have DP on the point man, a little stack formation down here. They're gonna try to fade with a little rub. So it's gonna be a little fade with a hezzy release and the out route, trying to either get this out route or this fade when you get this rub route. Get this rub going. They're trying to have this. They're looking for this right here. Quarterback could have honestly took it, but that ball was out. Probably is a first down. See how it has that rub, but he decided to throw the fade. But DP's feet are so elite. That's why he's able to just lock this slot fade up. There was never anything there. That was straps. He wasn't going to trip over his own guy's foot. He wasn't going to trip over the receiver. Just excellent feet work. He actually gets chipped by our own DB. And then that's just straps. They ran a couple slot fades and stuff like that. It was straps. I'm going to break that down a little bit further in detail, but loving the competitiveness of that cornerback room. I say it all the time. The bodies that we brought in, all of them with starting experience, all of them from Broward County, pretty much. It's a great cornerback room across the board, man. At this point, offense was kind of stalling. We were kind of waiting on, okay, where are these big plays? One of them going to start coming. And then, right before half, we start getting a little push. So this corner is going to drop deep. It's already a 2 safety look. And then this number 2 defender shifts outside. So with this 2x2 set, that automatically told TVD, hey, let's throw this hitch right now to X. Great read by TVD. And then X gets upfield for the first down. And with the new NCAA rules, after first downs, the clocks don't stop until it's under 2 minutes. So getting that first down is going to stop the clock and move the chains. This is just an excellent read by TVD. As soon as that defender shot to the flats, you throw that hitch every time. Get that first down, make that first guy miss. Great job, X. And then let's get it going. So right before half, we started moving the ball. And then now it's coming in with the running game. We're going to get 84 coming across. And it's lovely. Him and Matt Lee are going to be leading this charge here. I don't think I've seen holes this big in a long time for Miami running back. This Jalen Rivers just kicking him out here. This is Cohen just making a stand, and McCormick again, super all-star when it comes to blocking. I mean, this guy's one upfield right here on a linebacker. He's going to hold that block. Great job by X blocking. And then here's Horton making sure he can throw a block, which allows Parrish to get another 10 yards, 8 yards, and get out of bounds. Parrish also switches the ball to his outside arm. Just great to see right here. It's just a great run from blocking from McCormick and Matt Lee pulling to Cohen sealing to X and Horton downfield. It was just a great play. The offense started to come alive right before it, and then you just see it here from this angle. I mean, this is impressive. This is in space. There's nobody around you. McCormick, you have to make this block, and he does so. Maybe a little tug, but it's all gravy. We don't mind the no calls. And then the blocking downfield. Then he gets out of bounds to set up Andy for a field goal. So yeah, would you like to walk away with some touchdowns here? This one's the one I believe that doinks in. But yeah, you would like the field goals. I mean, you would like the touchdowns instead of field goals, but when the offense is kind of sputtering, to just come out, boom, drive it real quick and get a field goal. And then, we score coming out of halftime, which I'll get into pretty much coming up soon. It's just great to see them wake up. Right after a first down, we run it, get a good little chunk, 2x2 set. We're going to get them off sides. Play still going. Wanted to take a shot, but it would have been a pick to the right side of Jacoby. Had someone underneath and over the top. So he's rolling out. X running back to him, makes a play, makes somebody miss, cuts back upfield. Great play here. On a free play, you want to take them shots or just at least get somebody's hands on the football. You had X coming across on the dig. He dropped under Jacoby. You have somebody over the top. So TVD starts rolling to his left. X does a great job following to his quarterback. Obviously, they're as tight as it can be, and then makes the moves upfield. And then I love Cohen showing that athleticism coming downfield, and then blocking as soon as X catches that ball. You just see him come across, boom, upfield, get his convoy going, first down. First rushing touchdown of the great career that is to be Mark Fletcher's career at Miami. But you have to point back to how that unbalanced line is helping in the running game, and McCormick at tight end. I mean, let's just be real. The impact that Matthew McCoy and Sampson had as the extra O-line in this game was huge. So we're going to be another heavy set where it's just 2x2. You got your tight end, de facto tight end in McCoy, and then McCormick. Just another inside zone. We're going to pull Inez Cooper, who's going to be key. He's going to go ahead and get this corner one-on-one on the edge. So that was crazy seeing somebody his size move like that and get away and pull and lead block like this. It's insane. But we're going to get to McCoy, who's going to help wash down this edge here with Jalen Rivers. And then not hang around. He's going to get off that and then come help McCormick on this DB that stepped up, which is going to allow McCormick to eventually get to the next linebacker. So there's between two people, they're going to touch four bodies and then, get off one and get on to the next one. Here's McCormick, just doing enough to keep that guy from getting to that hole. So now Fletcher's just running free. I mean, that's just getting it done on the offensive line and blocking concept wise. I mean, this is perfect from Inez Cooper. You couldn't show a better pull than that. You really can't. You can't show a better pull than that. And then when it comes to combo blocking on the edge, McCoy puts on them, and McCoy and McCormick put on the show. Here he comes, crashing down, helping. You see that extension, pushing, helping Jalen Rivers out. Now we're double teaming on this linebacker that stepped up or safety that shot up, one of the two. I can't remember right now. And then I'm already trying to get to the next one. All right, Fletcher should be past us. I'm going on to the next one. That's just great combo blocking right there to set this thing through. And then congrats to Mark Fletcher on his first career touchdown. That's just a great play all around. Go ahead and celebrate. Those two need to get a lot of love. Same with Inez Cooper. Love the creativity and refreshing. Just give Texas A&M something to prepare for. Let's run a 2-point conversion play. We're going to motion X across. It was a 2x2 setup initially. And then we're going to motion X across. You have receivers. You have slant. You have one going out. out route, and then you just have that diamond release, and then like kind of like an angle route, basically just getting back across the middle of your X, just right back inside. Just great design there as you have these two receivers clear out, and then here comes X right behind in that exchange point where Jacoby's crossing. You have him going out to the out. So it's just great there from Bashard and Jacoby, and then X completes the play. I love the design there for the 2 point conversion, and honestly, I just love the fact that we went for it, that we went for two. Passing defense stands tall here. Consecutive plays, 3rd and 6 here. 2-by-2 set. This is just straps. There's just nobody open. You could have hit here by the time the quarterback could have looked that way. It was just you had pressure coming. There's just nobody open. It's just straps, straps, straps. Kiko Alonso, Francisco is a beast. I think he's going to be an all ACC type player. You have to throw that ball away now. That's a pick. So just get it away. Quarterbacks, he was under duress all night. Even though we didn't pay attention to that comments he made, the media asked him like 4 times. They tried to get that answer. I don't know. That poor kid, he knew it was coming to him. But here we go again. Trips here to the field side. They're gonna have this. It should have been a penalty, but they're gonna have this little cross mesh concept going. You have TC who's sitting on this flat route. So he's basically playing both of these. So the quarterback sees this drag coming. Receiver's going to get scared. TC's coming through, and then he just lodges the ball as he flips him after going low. This is just a great stand, back-to-back passing plays. TC's literally guarding 2 people here. He's sitting here just in case this guy throws this flat. Here comes the mesh drag coming across the over one, and then boom, getting your ass flipped, son. Love the way the defense stood up here. Everything has a purpose on this play. 2-by-2 set. You'll see Cheney go in motion, which is going to have this defense align in. You'll see why that's important in a second. Here's your 2-by-2 set with Ray and Kobe Young at the bottom of your screen. That linebacker again walked in a couple steps. You'll see Ray how he has to stem this inside. He wants to go in front of this. It's number 2 defender, and then behind here, that's going to open up this lane. That's going to hold up that defender here. You already moved him inside a couple steps with the Cheney motion. Now you give him some eye candy, give him Ray trying to slip behind him, and TVD is going to throw right into that window. Confident, though, you got to put it on the money because there's a chance of undercutting it. That's why you got to put that arm power into it, that velocity. Right on the money, Kobe Young, great catch. And again, just a great read, great route concept, getting this guy open, getting the window. The alignment was just ready to go. TVD had the motion. Ray had a great route. The window was there. The ball was out clean, on time. Great execution there in the passing game. All right, King Stanley. So love the run defense here. Kiko Mawanoa. I almost said Alonzo. If I've been saying, I hope I haven't. But Kiko Mawanoa, man, he's playing the game at an elite level. You have Keontra Smith, who's going to count for the running back in this little zone read. Akeem Mesidor is knifing down. Keontra, if this quarterback pulls it, that's his responsibility. And he's allowing the Kiko to come across and account for that running back. Mesidor knife through as well. So that play wasn't going nowhere. Nice to see the running game. Even if this quarterback kept it, it was lights out. You know, Keontra was there. He he was there. He literally still tackled him. That was just great defense. Very quick decision making here from TBD. This is very reminiscent of the same play earlier to Jacoby George. And this time they have trips bunched here. Miami, Ohio is going to bring 2 defenders, so we couldn't block them because we have McCormick, the tight end, slipping out, and then the running back as well. So there's a free defender coming in. TBD, this cornerback is bailing. He's 30 yards downfield pretty much. Let's throw this out route right on time. Harold, great catch. But love the read by TBD. Don't love the fact that he's going to get hit here. A nice hit there, too. Nice pop. But he knew where he was going with this football. Once he's seen there's a free defender, this guy's way to hell back there. Let me throw this out route real quick, get this first down. That's being a man, staying in the pocket. Big time football right there. Good read, way to get the ball out your hands. You got one safety in the middle of the field. We're hitting this out and up to X. We're gonna get Tyler Harrow across on the post. You want to try to suck that corner and that safety with that post. And here comes that out and up from X, one on one with the linebacker. Could be a DB. You never know at this day and age. But that's just a super dime by TVD. He's being held. He couldn't even use his left arm, but the ball literally dropped so perfectly on that outside. X was just able to corral it one hand. You'll see here, just right hand, right in the pocket. I mean, that was just a beautiful dime and one-on-one contested catch. That's a big plus from last year. We didn't really get those type of opportunities downfield, make a play one-on-one. Love to see that from TVD and X. Obviously, they have that chemistry, but that was a super dime. That was a dot. Another unbalanced offensive line. Look, you have a 2x2 set. You're gonna have basically X. I love it. To be honest, I love the fact that we're motioning for these running plays because look at the safety. He has to shoot up everybody. Safety had to go shoot down this way for X, and then this nickel defender has to replace that safety. So look at all the room, just that simple motion created. I know we're gonna get to Henry Parrish in this move and his athleticism coming up, but just this motion. I love the fact that we're doing this with the running game. You get the safety out the middle of the field. Now the defense has to replace him. So look at all this space now. Now it's just okay. Can you receive a block out here? Can you make a move one-on-one in space? Corner, go ahead and just runs by Kobe Young. So we want to go ahead and get a little bit hands on him, unless there was like an RPO or something. Maybe wanted to get some hands, or we were just running him off. It looked like he was running the post, like he was ready to catch that thing. But regardless, number two slips underneath it, trying to get this running. This is one-on-one in space. He gets hit with the 1-2. It gets beat to the edge. I mean, this was epic. We was going crazy. That's my sideline that I sit on. We was going stupid crazy. Great double team here at the point of attack because you see Henry Parrish go ahead and push that hole. Great double team here. Presses the hole, presses the hole. Here comes McCormick on the wham block coming across. Just going to seal right on time. Here he comes across, going to seal. Here comes Henry Parrish in the open field. Y'all know what happened here, bro. Number two got lost in the sauce. Now we diving for the end zone, baby. Simple OZ here. They're trying to get outside on this. Great penetration here from Gore. He's just going to blow this play up from the inside. He had no choice. He was going to stretch it regardless. The play was going outside, but he had no choice but to go that way because he blew that middle up. There was no cutting up with sort. And here comes KJ Cloyd just coming down, shooting through. He's going to get right through that crease of that offensive tackle on that line and that tight end, playing downhill and shoot for the TFL. I mean, this was great to see the speed, the instincts. You'll see on this other angle that just worked really well. He's squeezing, reading. He sees this gap. Let me go ahead and squeeze through before this offensive lineman can get down here. Does so. Solid tackle for loss. Respect Miami, Ohio for this. They're down. Why not take the shot? So they're trying to get this slot fade. This has been their best player all night, number 10. So you got a single safety in the middle. You know he's not going to be involved. It's a slot fade. He's going to be trying to take that cushion away from Jaden Davis. You've seen James get over the top in the middle, but this slot fade's going, towards the numbers. So that is basically he's going to negate the safety coming over. This is all one-on-one situation with Jaden Davis and great feet, great technique, turns around. He's watching this ball, breaks it up. It's literally straps. I mean, the way we defended the slot fade, I'll probably release a little small video throughout the week. But they tried several times. They tried it with DP straps. They tried it with Jaden straps. They tried it with TC straps. So stop trying to slot fade them Broward boys, man. It ain't working. Obviously, a lot of great stuff here. Canes family, we're gonna wrap up their film review with some fan service. 11 personnel. We have our freshman tight end Riley Williams here. 3 receivers split out. We're gonna get him on Poulin. He's gonna be accounted for this. Mike, look at that. Great job. He actually had a Mike the Will. It's just a great job here by Riley Williams. This is one of the reps, one of the few, if not only reps that I seen Matt Lee lose. So love to see the jump cut here by Donald Chaney. He looked explosive. He started running through arm tackles here. Great job here by this right side of the offensive line. That's Sakapalu going down there driving. It was a great job here by the right side of the offensive line. We looked bigger. McCoy's back in his normal number, just playing regular right tackle. But Palu and McCoy, just great job here. Then Chaney shooting through, burning through angles and arm tackles. Then physicality, trucking this corner to get in the end zone. Here to finish us off for the night. I mean, it was live. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. This was on our sideline again. It was crazy. It was great to see Don Chaney just come through. Looked good, man. He ran the ball hard. He looked good in his Canes Fest. Here's a little jump cut, and then you saw the speed. So he could just run through arm tackles, then finishing with the physicality. You could tell it meant for him something to him. Love the two hands on the football right here, two hands on it, protecting it, and then get barrel into the end zone. Just great night for Chaney. Great night for Canes football in general. The stadium was live. It was kicking again. It was fun. The interactions, everything was gravy. Obviously, it's going to be bigger environment next week versus Texas A&M. And honestly, I cannot wait to see y'all out there. Go Canes, baby. That's going to wrap up this review. Let's get it.